Hello, I'm Jennifer, and this video is going to be all about how to accessorize a coffee table, so stay tuned. So we're going to shoot this video in the store today. JD's All About Home, and it's going to be pretty easy because we have several coffee tables in the store. Now I know you guys are going to ask about some of the accessories I'm using, and I will let you know which ones we will have on the online store. But let's get started with this first coffee table. This is a big, round, beautiful coffee table. Now I like to keep these pretty minimal when I'm decorating, and that includes accessorizing. So when I have a big round table, I'm not gonna do 2-3 things. I'm usually gonna just try to do one thing in the middle, but I want that one thing in the middle to be to scale with the coffee table. Now this cloche is a perfect fit on here, and here's one of the things I like about it. Because this is a darker coffee table, I like the cloche wood being lighter so it pops off of the coffee table. So another thing about this cloche is the greenery inside. So I put a big candle in. Now the same way I say I like to have the light wood on top of the dark wood because you want contrast, you want things to pop. Let me show you how this looks if you don't add the green. See, it's kind of boring. So adding a green candle ring on top of that candle gave some contrast, some color, and made the entire cloche beautiful. Now this cloche I do have online. For another idea for a round table that's a little less expensive than that cloche is to find either a black charger. I found a black tray, again, that kind of pops off of the table itself. And then we're gonna add just a little bit of vase filler. And this is sand with black and brown in it. I'm not gonna add a ton. But I'm gonna fill that tray up. And then what you wanna do is just fill it with some candles of varying heights. And now you can see just how simple and elegant and beautiful that is. All right, let's talk about a rectangular coffee table. Most of the time, I either kind of copy the same thing that I do with the round table where I'm just gonna do one thing in the middle, or I'm gonna do two things. Now on this coffee table, I have a very fun tic-tac-toe game, which is super fun if you have kids, grandkids. I think it's just a really neat idea. Something else too, whenever I'm designing, most of the time that I'm putting things on accessorizing for coffee tables, if it's a family with kids and you need things off pretty quickly, I like to have things that are easy to lift off and get out of the way in case they're coming to eat dinner in front of the TV or to play their own games. The other thing is, on the other side, of course, I like to have some greenery. So I found this very lightweight paper mache bowl, and I filled it with these green orbs. Both the bowl, orbs, and all of this is on our online store. Here's another rectangular coffee table, and I'm gonna do one thing in the middle. How fun and easy is this? Find your favorite wreath, place it on the coffee table, and I found these old reclaimed candlesticks, all different sizes. Do the same size candles on top though. That kind of keeps it uniform, but how super easy is this? You've got your greenery, you've got your romantic light, the greenery pops off the top of the table. It's absolutely perfect. This is another example of where I'm going to decorate on two sides of the coffee table. I'm just a candle girl, so I'm gonna have candlesticks in almost every design, but what I love about these is they are super heavy. So if you are a family with kids or puppies or cats that run around, they're not gonna knock these off. These are under $50. I love them because also they have a great patina of a weathered look. Then on the other side, I just have two of my favorite coffee books, Maddie Lounging on Things, This is the Sweetest Book Ever, and then City Farmhouse Style, just books that make me happy. Again, simple and easy. One of the things that I really like to do on a coffee table is to have a tray. And it's kind of a dual purpose. One, it gives the edges for everything we're gonna add inside. But what I like about it is if you're a busy family and you need this coffee table, you just lift the entire tray off and it makes it super easy. Now again, I'm gonna decorate in threes. So what I have chosen for this coffee table is pretty simple. these little birds. They come in a set of 4. A simple candle, a good smelling candle. And then this is one of our vases that I love a lot because it's got a hammered metal around it. And then just find yourself some green bushes and just set them inside to give yourself a little bit of height and a little bit of color. Let me show you a few other photos of some coffee tables that I designed for clients to give you just a little bit more inspiration. Well, I hope these ideas are something that you can utilize in your own home. Be sure to check us out online at JD's All About Home. Come follow me and hang out on social. I'm at Jennifer Decorates. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back with you. Stay safe and stay well.